It's been all over social media. We've been asking ourselves, what is Pokemon Go? Well, let's find out. It's a global rage and it has taken gaming enthusiasts by storm. Pokemon Go has topped the popularity chart. It's now the biggest mobile game in US history. Riding on the success of Pokemon Go, the Japanese company Nintendo has seen a sharp rise in its share value, gaining more than 50%. It topped the App Store download charts on both iPhone's App Store and Google Play just days after its initial release in the US, Australia and New Zealand.
Been, walking around trying to get a Pokemon, and in the heat of the moment, I might walk into a pole, I just kind of jerked a little bit to the right after I did. That's the worst that happened.
Actually, yesterday I was walking down the street playing it, and I actually bumped into someone. They were also playing, and we kind of had a little laugh about it. So you just got to be aware of your surroundings, especially crossing the streets. I can see how that could be kind of dangerous.
No, I haven't ran into anything yet. I mean, that's the first thing the game tells you, to be aware of your surroundings. So, I mean, that's pretty much the key of it. You can't be walking with just looking at your phone, walking into traffic.
Now, some people are blaming the game for a rise in crime, but the fact remains that there are more followers than naysayers for the new gaming sensation. My colleague Teboho Mosia has more. Let's see.
I'm young enough to know that this was absolutely a sensation, and it's come to a resurgence. It's absolutely causing shocking waves across the social media space. People are absolutely stoked about it. Others are absolutely against it because they're calling it somewhat dangerous. Tracy says absolutely pooped that Pokemon is relentless. Well, my child is relentless. I have to say, because of this, I've Googled and I've seen a bit of that, and I also want it for myself. Now, the infamous Juno says Pokemon Go is the closest thing to a zombie invasion. Folks bumping into each other downtown, blindly hunting stranger than fiction. If you see the visuals coming from that, you'll see that it's almost an illusion of a sort. You literally imagine things and you start doing things randomly in the streets. Now, Jeff says, so no one cared when people sat and played Candy Crush or Angry Birds, but when people go out, interact and play Pokemon, the world goes absolutely mad. Well, with Candy Crush, you can somewhat see what is happening, but with Pokemon, you have to absolutely be intrinsic in it and almost navigate as you go. So Vic says that awkward moment when Pokemon Go becomes a part of your life and you can't stay without playing it anytime and absolutely everywhere. The proof is in the tasting. I absolutely have to come back and tell you exactly what it is. Can you just give me a couple of data bundles and I can do that for you. Carl Hicks says, can random people stop screaming Pokemon Go at me every time they see me look at my phone? So seemingly, if you are on your phone, it is supposed that you are playing Pokemon Go. Now, R says this Pokemon Go craze has elevated people watching to Netflix level entertainment. Absolutely amazing. Well, it's quite nostalgic, and it also happens on Throwback Thursday, so it's absolutely amazing.